Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Emily. Welcome. So for today's video, I was thinking I would show you guys what I bought at the Sephora VIB sale. And I'm doing this from the standpoint of someone who doesn't have a lot of money. I thought it would be kind of nice to show a more realistic haul and kind of what I chose to buy and chose to try out, because I am not a full-time anything. I'll just say that. I am a server at a restaurant, and currently it is, you know, the holiday season is coming up. I am not made of money in any means, and so this is a haul, or this is me kind of showing what I think was the most exciting to me and what I wanted to try out the most based on other people's recommendations. Of course, I did watch lots of YouTube Sephora VIB recommendation videos, and I took those recommendations in and sort of made my own opinions, and this is a video showing what I actually did buy from the sale. So in total, I believe I spent $107 and some change, and I only bought 5 items. And this is why the VIB sale is, I understand if you do shop at Sephora a lot, this sale, like, you can get up to 20% off depending on your status with Sephora. I am just an insider. I got 10% off. I prefer to do my shopping at Ulta. Ulta has a better rewards program, in my opinion. I get a lot more points. I'm here for the cash back, okay? I don't care about samples. I don't care about that stuff. And I am like a diamond Ulta, but that's mostly just because I've bought enough like perfumes. I think I bought a perfume last year that like took me to diamond. Anyway, does not matter. We're talking about Sephora today. So I thought I would show you guys what I did buy, what I thought was worth my money, in the sense that I don't have a lot of it. So something that I did want to try out and that I thought was worth spending the money on. And without further ado, let's get into the video. If you like the idea of this kind of video and just sort of me showing you a realistic Sephora haul, please give the video a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first product I used for my makeup today was the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I already know I'm applying this not in the way that anyone would recommend. You will see in the clip that I took of me applying this, that I am dabbing my finger into the product itself and I am wiping it onto my brows. Then I am taking a spoolie and combing it through my brows. I know that it is recommended to take a dollop out, wipe it on the lid, and then pick it up on your spoolie and then go through your eyebrows. I do not have the Anastasia spoolie because the spoolie itself was $17. $17. Anyway, of course that spoolie is made for this product. It has a spatula on the end so you can scoop out the product and properly apply the brow freeze to your eyebrows. I don't really care because I'm not spending $17 on a spoolie, at least right now. I just did it like that and it worked fine, and it is definitely freezing the crap out of my brows. They're slicked down, and that is exactly how I like my brows these days. I like them to hold in place. I don't care if I'm like a little bit. I could compare it to the NYX Brow Glue. I don't think the Brow Freeze is as stiff as the NYX Brow Glue, but I mean, the NYX Brow Glue costs probably a couple dollars, and I'm pretty sure the Brow Freeze was $23. So huge difference. No, but I do really enjoy it so far. And yeah, that's the first product that I bought in the VIB sale. The second product I used was the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. In comparison to the other primer I usually use, which is the Milani Skin Quench, this one felt completely different. This one was much lighter. It glides on the skin much easier, much more like a lotion, like very easy to apply, sinks in and makes you feel really hydrated. I haven't tested it enough to know if it really makes my makeup last longer, but truly I don't know if any primer is like the end all be all of making my makeup last longer. I think there's a lot of other steps that contribute to what makes my makeup last. However, I do like it as a first step for my makeup. I feel very hydrated. I feel ready to put on makeup. It feels like a skincare step, which I do really appreciate. I put on my sunscreen, but sometimes I don't do my makeup immediately after. So having an extra step of hydration later in the day does feel super nice, especially before I apply my makeup. The third product I bought was the Fenty Beauty Easy Drops. This is Fenty Beauty's skin tint, and I think this is probably the product I saw like most influencers talking about. I got the shade 7, and it is described as a light medium with warm neutral undertones. And if you see in the clip of me applying it, it definitely looks way too dark. However, once it is blended out, it did like shade match very well. In my opinion, it looks like my skin tone, and I think it was very weird, but it was also a very enjoyable experience of it being very dark to start with and almost concerning, and then it has blended out very beautifully. However, we are heading into winter and it is just going to be too dark for the winter, so I'll have to put it away for a few months, and then once I bring it out in the spring, I can use it again once I get some more, once I get a tan, or of course if I self-tan. Like if I use self-tanners, maybe then I can use it as well. That does kind of make it susceptible to going bad, going a couple months without using it. The other skin tint I use is the CoverGirl skin tint, and I got this in the shade Light, and it's very light on me. Like it is too light currently, so I was like, okay, light medium, and yet light medium feels very dark. Of course, two different brands, I can't really compare them to each other. That's not fair. They have their own shade ranges. They have their whole own thing. I was kind of relying on the shade of this to pick my shade of the Fenty. Didn't go perfectly, but like I said, I think it has turned out fine. I think it looks great. Could I have gone down a shade? Yes, and I think it still would look fantastic. And maybe I will do that for the winter and buy another one, because truly I am not a foundation girl. Usually I'll just wear concealer, but I feel like sometimes my skin tone is just uneven enough. But just for evening out my skin tone, I do like a foundation for that. And a skin tint is perfect because it does that without making me feel like I have a lot of foundation on. I just get very nervous about like full coverage foundations. So skin tints are right up my alley, and I do really enjoy this one so far. The fourth product I used and got in the sale is the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush, and I got the shade Joy. This is a peachy color and it has a radiant finish. I was really, really tempted to get the red one, but I said, let's slow down. You've never used a liquid blush in your life. Let's get a much more workable shade. See if we can maneuver it correctly, and then we'll go into the brighter shades. And I'm very glad I did. This blush is insane, and I knew it was going into it. This was another like highly recommended product by beauty influencers, but they also all say light hand, do not go overboard. The first time I did it, I did 2 drops and I was drowning in blush. I had so much blush on, and then I think I still have some figuring out to do, but I end up putting my blush from here all the way down, which is not a bad look. I enjoy the way that looks, but I get a little nervous as I'm applying it because I just feel like very clowny and I feel like I am drowning in blush. It is hard to work with a little bit, but once it is on, it is truly such a stunning blush. Like, I think this is one of the most beautiful blushes I've ever used, and it looks fantastic. I don't have highlighter or anything on. I have absolutely loved this blush so far. Little finicky to work with, but once you figure it out and get it blended in, you just got to be patient. And last but not least, the 5th product that I bought was the Merit Lip Oil. I got the shade Marrakesh, I think that's how you say that. And it's like a peachy color. I really wanted I can't remember the name of it right now off the top of my head. I will put the name of the other one I wanted down below in the description box, as well as the one I actually did purchase. But the one I wanted was sold out. It was a brown like chocolate color, and it was just unavailable. So, but this one is beautiful. The only other lip oil I have is this one. I think it's by Tarte, and it's their Sugar Rush line, and it is in the shade Fresh Pressed. They look extremely different. This one, you can see that, right? You saw that? Very sticky. And this one is almost like, what are those Colourpop lip, oh my god, there's a Colourpop lip line, there's a Colourpop lipstick line, and Blotted Lips. The Colourpop Blotted Lips is what that kind of reminds me of. It gives you a little bit of color, and it gives you like a satin, like powdery finish a little bit, but this one still has a little bit more of that gloss and less of the pigmentation that the Colourpop Blotted Lips have. The Blotted Lips, like, you can leave on as a full-on liquid lipstick, or you can blot them off and it leaves a good color. This color will wipe right off if I wanted to, but the finish, once it's on my lip, I'm gonna put some more on. So you can see it comes out pretty pigmented, and then I do usually, like on the first application, will dab it in with my finger just to kind of get it very light finish. This lip oil is stunning. I discussed in my how I get ready video that the reason I had bought the Clinique Almost lipstick was for the reason that I am a server and I wear makeup to work, but I don't want to wear like a full lip look. Like I don't want to wear lipstick. And so I'm always looking for lip products that give my lips a little bit of life without looking like I'm wearing a ton of lip products. And I feel like this is also perfect for that kind of look. And I am very happy I purchased this. I'd actually never heard of this brand. I believe it was Jamie Page that I heard talking about the Merit lip oils, and like she sold me on it, and that is why I bought it. Most of these other products I heard lots of people talking about, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it. She mentioned it once and I was like, that sounds like something I need. Those are all of the products I bought in the VIB sale. Something that I thought would be fun also would be to include the things I wanted to buy, but I did not financially find feasible, and kind of why I think were not worth my money at the time. So the first product I actually already own and considered buying another one. This is the Kiehls Cream Decor Soy Milk and Honey Whipped Body Butter. The reason I am not repurchasing it, even though I love the way that this makes my skin feel, I feel super hydrated, super moisturized. I bought it per the recommendation of Jaclyn Hill. She says it's one of her favorites. The reason I did not buy it is because it is so freaking expensive. This tub of body butter, this is 8 ounces, was $40. I clearly bought it at a time when I was more frivolous with my money. $40 for a lotion. And I know Kiehls is a fantastic skincare brand. I've used their skincare products before. I cannot bring myself to do it again. I enjoyed it. I had no issues with it. Like La Roche-Posay, I know makes great skincare products, and they have body lotions for half the price and probably in bigger containers. So to me, it just comes down to the price. So I won't be repurchasing this, and that is why I did not purchase it during the sale. The next product I almost bought but didn't was the Tarte blush in the shade Natural Beauty. It is a very pretty red shade, and I am very into red blush these days, as I mentioned with the Rare Beauty. The reason I did not buy it was I was already buying a blush, and I just chose not to purchase it right now. I think I will eventually. However, I currently have this cream blush from Milani, and it is in a very red shade. And so I already am working on a red blush, and it just doesn't seem like I necessarily need to right now. That's why I did not purchase it. The next thing I almost bought from the Sephora sale was the Dolce Gabbana perfume, The Only One. I have been wanting this perfume for a while, but ultimately I decided that, like I said earlier, I get better rewards at Ulta, and I can buy this perfume at Ulta. So I decided that if I wanted to purchase it, I would rather get money back or points off than shop the VIB sale. I'm pretty sure right now, even I have like $23 in redeemable points, which way beats 10% off that I would get during the VIB sale. So that is why I chose not to purchase that during the sale. So the next product I'm going to mention is the Natasha Denona palette, particularly the Mini Zendo. I say that one because that is the only palette that slightly piqued my interest, and even then it didn't really. Right now, in my financial situation, not worth it. I can get an excellent eyeshadow from Colourpop and spend a fraction of the price that I would buying a Natasha Denona palette, and even the mini eyeshadow palette that's 5 shades is $25. For $25, I could get 2 9-pan eyeshadows from Colourpop and probably get that same color story. So right now, they just weren't worth it. I don't feel like I'm missing out because I have eyeshadows I enjoy, so I don't feel the need to purchase something really expensive just for me to then feel the need that I'll always need that like caliber of eyeshadow for the rest of my life, if that makes sense. So right now, perfectly content getting my affordable Colourpop and getting as many as I'd like because they're affordable. So the next thing is another eyeshadow palette. It is the Huda Beauty Brown Obsessions palette. I chose not to purchase this palette simply for the sake of the other products I was buying. The blush and the lip oil that I bought, and I was already planning on buying, both are in a peachy shade, and the Brown Obsessions didn't go with it. I know I could wear them separately, but it was that in my mind that made me think I don't need it right now. I do really want to use Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I've heard great things about those. Definitely more affordable than Natasha Denona, but I just chose not to at this time. But I think out of all of these products, that is the first one that I would go back to purchase. Like, I don't think I'd get the Natasha Denonas, but I would get the Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I just did not purchase them this time. And last but not least, the last product I had in my cart but chose not to purchase from the Sephora VIB sale was the Bumble and Bumble Don't Blow It Air Dry Styler. The reason I did not purchase this product is because I have quite a few other air dry styling products currently that I have really enjoyed using. I don't feel the need to buy an expensive one. All the ones I use, I believe I got at Sally Beauty. And Sally Beauty is affordable. It is, from what I understand, at a professional caliber of hairdresser hairstyling. So I love the products I use currently. I have no issues. I'm not currently trying to change my hair routine, so therefore I didn't feel it was necessary to buy another product, considering that I'm already content with the products I own for my hair. Okay guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this style of like Sephora VIB haul video, kind of what I realistically could afford to purchase and what I considered buying but did not for whatever reason. Do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.